I'm going to be using my real baby photo and turning that into a children's storybook. I love it. Click on Editor Pro. Perfect. She's looking into her pocket. The star is peeking out. As you can see, from this image to this image, it's the same background. It has the same little teepee. It has the teddy bears on the shelf. So this is how you keep your images consistent. It captured it perfectly. The moon is smiling. She is on her tippy toes. She is returning that star to the sky. Love it. You are one step closer to publishing your book on KDP. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be using my real baby photo and turning that into a consistent children's storybook character using Neolemon. The goal here is to take one photo and create the same character across different storybook pages in the same outfit, the same style, same look. So let's get to it. All right, so we are in Neolemon, and what we're going to be creating today is a personalized book. This is going to be perfect for your children's baby keepsakes, just birthday books, whatever you want to use it for your family. So I'm going to walk you through the workflow. We're going to go from photo upload to character turbo, building out the pages, and even using the feature canvas that they just wrote out. All the prompts that I will be using, they're going to be in the description box below. And so you can take that, customize it to your liking as you go. So for this video, I'm going to be using my baby photo. And so what we're going to do, step one, is to go to photo to cartoon. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to upload my image. Let's see. And then in the description, I'm going to just type in what I want this to be about. All right, so in the description, I'm just going to paste my prompt, and basically I'm turning the baby photo into I'm going to do Pixar-style. Pixar-style children's storybook cartoon character, preserve the baby's face, warm brown skin tone, short curly dark hair, brown eyes, brown cheeks, navy blue dress. So if you know me, you know my video. So you know that the action and expression, I want full body view, standing, front facing. That's gonna be for all my first images that I create for anything that I create. Background, we don't need any background, because this is just what we're going to be building off of. 3x4 for the ratio, Pixar style, and I'm going to generate. I love it. So if you look at my picture, I have the blue dress on. I love this. Okay, so we're going to be using that image. That's too cute. And just for reference, when you're uploading your photo reference, just try to find a picture that is clear as possible so Neolemon can get the details. But this is going to be the image that we're using. I am absolutely in love with this one. And then I'm going to just click on here and I'm going to download it. And yeah, we're going to go to step two. What we're going to do is we're going to go click on the image, and we're going to go and click on Editor Pro. And then we're going to type in or paste in our prompt. Again, the prompts will be down below so that you can play around with. And I'm going to hit generate. Now, so for this next image, it's going to be for our first scene. And basically, I want little Trish sitting in a nursery looking down with wonder as a tiny glowing star peeks out from her pocket. So that's what we're going to be waiting on. All right, so this is the image that it generated. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I love it. I love it. Let's do one more. I want to do one more because the flowers are a little bit below where they originally were. So let's do it one more. And I'm just going to hit generate one more time. Okay, so we have our image. Perfect. She's looking into her pocket. The star is peeking out. She's in amazement. So, little cutie. So let's go and get our second scene. Okay, And so for the second scene, because it's going to be in the same background, in the same nursery, what we're going to do is click on the image and select Editor Pro from that image, and then paste in our prompt and hit generate. So this is the image that it generated. And as you can see, from this image to this image, it's the same background. It has the same little teepee. It has the teddy bears on the shelf, but it just expanded that. So this is how you keep your images consistent. So if you want to go to a brand new scene, then you will go to your original image that you created and go from there and hit Editor Pro. But if you're building on that same scene, then you just hit Editor Pro from that image that you like the scene from, if that makes sense. Hey y'all, real quick, before we keep going, if this is helping you, go ahead and do me a favor and drop a like. It helps others find videos like this. And if you want more of this, subscribe. I post new children's book tutorials every week. All right, let's go ahead and build out the rest of these pages. Okay, so for this next scene, the little Trish is going to be in the garden. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the original image and going to make a little bit of edits here in the prompt, but this is how you go to the next scene to keep it consistent. I'm going to just edit this real quick and I'm going to hit generate. Okay, and so in this next scene, she's going to be in a garden. All right, so now she's in the garden, same character, same dress, same puffy sleeves, same collar, and the star, she's following the star. So in this next scene, she's going to be still in the garden, but she's going to be meeting a new character. The character is going to be a one-off feature. So I'm just going to hit Editor Pro on the image that we just played or generated and paste in my new prompt and generate it from there. All right, so in this next scene, she's kneeling at a puddle. You have the moon reflection in the puddle. She's meeting a bunny saying hi. So for this next scene, she's going to be riding on a cloud. So again, we go back to the original image, hit Editor Pro, paste in our prompt, and yeah, we're just going to hit generate. We just make sure that everything is set. But yes, let's generate that. Oh, this is the cutest. But yes, okay, so she's on a cloud with the star. The details they're crazy. But yes, I love this image. Okay, next one. So in this next image, she's still on the clouds, but she's going to be meeting some moonbeams. And so I'm just going to hit Editor Pro on the image that we're going to continue. And I'm going to paste in my prompt. Hold on one second. Hit generate and wait. All right, yes, I love it. Okay, so in this image, she's standing on a cloud, a tiny ladder made of moonbeams, reaching upward into the sky. Her face shows awe and bravery, wide eyes, lifted eyebrows, small, determined smile. It captured it. So, love it. It's the same image as before, but she's doing a different action. So, love it. Let's move on. Okay, so for this next image, because she's still in the sky, I'm going to just continue working from the previous image. But if it gives me a problem, we'll go back to the original. But I think that this will work because it's still in the same night sky. So we'll see. Hit generate. And in this image, she's going to be standing on her tippy toes and she's returning the star back to the sky. All right, it captured it perfectly. The moon is smiling just like in the prompt. She is on her tippy toes. She is returning that star to the sky. Love it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so for this final scene, she's going to be back in her nursery. And what I'm gonna do is I went back to one of the images that she was originally in the nursery, and I'm going to just paste in the prompt there and see what it comes up with, and yeah, we'll see. Generate. All right, and so we have our final scene. She's in the bedroom again. She's looking up to the sky and waving goodbye to the star. So we have all of our images, and now we can put it together, put the text on the images, and get it ready for KDP. Okay, so now that we have all of our images, now we're going to go back to the home page, and we're going to click on Canvas. And you're going to do this one by one, but again, for the canvas size, whatever size book that you are going to produce to put on KDP, that's the image size that you will select. However, I do love the 3x4 image. So the best image to select for that is going to be the 8.5 by 11 KDP portrait. And then I'm going to add my images. And so they're already in your library. So I'm just going to go to the recent images that I created. And let's, for example, select, I like this one. And let's spread it on out. And again, it has the margins already embedded. However, you can go ahead and expand it to fill out the whole form or the whole canvas. However, just make sure that you have nothing of importance that will go in that area, because when you go to KDP, it will be cut off. So I'm just going to put it all right here and expand it on out. And then add my text, the text box. Because it's already going to the black color text, I'm going to change that. And let's want to do maybe a wider text so you can see it. And then let me go ahead and get my text. So I have my script pulled up, and so I'm just going to double click on here and type in my text for this story. Now I'll be back when it's all right. So I typed it out, and so again, you can play with the different fonts that they have. Let's see, I like that. You can make it smaller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it out, and I like it right here at the bottom. And again, you can change the colors if you want to. You can just play around with that, but for right now, I'm gonna keep it that way. And yeah, I'm gonna just drag this over so the cloud is more centered. And there we go. Anyways, okay, so we have our image, we have our girl, me, and we have our text down below. We can add shadows to it. We can play around with it as much as you want. If there's a little inconsistencies, maybe with the outfit, like what I've noticed is maybe in one of the images was a raspberry instead of a flower, you can do a quick edit on that. But this is good to me. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit export. And that is one of our images. So you would just do that with the rest of your images. And yeah, you are one step closer to publishing your book on KDP. So again, remember that the prompts will be down below. I suggest that you take up Neolemon's offer and do the free trial. You could test out these prompts or create your own prompts and test it out. Before you go, tell me in the comments which video or tutorial you want to see next. I might just build it on the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.